Okay, hi everyone. I want to welcome you to this session. And today we will be talking about um, mindfulness with refuge. So, welcome everyone. And the sessions will talk about mindfulness as a refuge, a safe inner place we can return to whenever we are stressed or overwhelmed. And, I'd like to combine Buddhist philosophy with positive neuroplasticity. The technique has been tremendously helpful for me for the last 18 years dealing with my husband's stroke journey, and also has been a lifesaver for me through the ebbs and flow of life and my responsibilities, and especially the last 2 years that he has been in hospice care. And, like the Buddha said, life is suffering, and the origin of suffering is attachment and craving. However, with practice of the Noble Eightfold Paths, suffering can cease. And I hope that I can pass on some information to help you build the strength that can help you combat stress. Each time you practice mindfulness, you are teaching your brain and body, this is how safety feels, this is how calm feels, and this is where you can rest. And we know that the neurons that fire together, wire together. That's how we will be building the 12 strengths for being resilient. Today we will practice what I call the gentle rain of mindfulness. When I was a little girl growing up in Thailand, I loved to go outside to bathe in the rain. We collect, rainwater to drink and to cook and to bathe. And every time when we have the rain, we just go out and just bathe in the rain. The feeling of the rain soaking into my hair, running down my body was just so soothing. And in the dark of the night, as I laid in bed on my mat, we didn't really have a bed, we just have a mat and a straw mat. And listening to the sound of the rain hitting, the metal roof, somehow it was very soothing to me. I still remember the sensation and the sound. Whenever stress arises, I go back to my childhood time and think of the rain that was soothing. And for you, it can be anything that you can find refuge, anything that can make you, that brings good memories, anything that gives you love and kindness. So today, we'll just go ahead and practice this way. If it works for you, I am happy to share this meditation with you. Over time, this becomes more familiar, and when stress arises like a sudden fire, you can call upon it to soothe and to quench the fire. Your breath, your awareness, your body, your kind attention. It doesn't have to be dramatic, just steady, soft, soothing, like the rain. So let's go ahead and begin. For this practice, you can sit upright in a chair or on a cushion, or even lie down if that's more comfortable. The main thing is to be comfortable and as you can, while you're still staying awake and present. So let's go ahead and begin. So I invite you now to gently close your eyes, if that feels okay. If not, you can let your gaze rest softly on a spot in front of you. Let's begin by simply noticing that you are here. Nothing else you need to do right now. Nowhere else you need to be. And take a slow, easy breath in through the nose And the long, gentle exhale through the mouth. And now let's go back and take a slow breath in through the nose. And a long, gentle exhale through the nose again. And remember the breath has the beginning, the middle, and the end. You can say your mantra like peace and release. You can bring your attention to the points of contact between your body and whatever is supporting you. Where your feet touch the floor, where your legs meet the chair or the cushion. The weight of your hips and your back supported. Sitting upright. If you're sitting upright, just imagine a string holding you up to the sky. If you notice any places where you have tension, perhaps in the jaw, the shoulders, the belly, just let those areas soften a little, if they are willing. If they don't relax, it's okay. Just noticing it. Just bring your attention to your breath. And the breath is at the tip of your nose. To your chest, and to your navel. We're not trying to control the breath, just follow it. Breathing in with peace. Breathing out with release. Ease. Release. If your mind starts to wander, just bring it back softly. You can quiet it. Be non-judgmental. Silence your thought. And let it go. Each time you notice you have drifted off into a thought, a memory, or a plan, simply recognize thinking. And then gently bring your attention back to your breath. Every return is like one drop of that gentle rain, strengthening your refuge. Now as you breathe, you can also say, breathing in, I know I am breathing in. Breathing out, I know I am breathing out. And say in, out, release. Release. Let's do 3 more breaths. If you are experiencing stress, maybe tension in the body, or busy thoughts, see if you can bring kind awareness to that experience. You can say, it's okay to feel this, or I'm here for myself. Notice what happens if you imagine each exhale as a tiny release and a tiny letting go. And now begin to slightly lengthening your exhale. Forcing or straining, just making the out breath a little slower than the in breaths. Perhaps breathing in to a count of 4 and breathing out to a count of 5 or 6. When you do this, you activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the nervous system that is responsible for the digestion, for resting, and for relaxing. Just coming back to your breath. You can call upon the PNS anytime you need it. Each slow, gentle exhale tells the nervous system you are allowed to relax now. Whatever you notice or don't notice, it's okay. Just stay with your breath. Now let's start to build our refuge. We can begin to work with an image of a gentle rain that can soothe the fires of stress. Keep feeling your body supported. Keep some awareness of the breath. See if you can bring to mind a recent situation where you felt stressed or overwhelmed. Nothing too intense, just a mild or moderate situation, something that is manageable. See if you can recall where you were, what was happening, how your body felt, what thoughts were around. And notice how your body responds as you remember this. Maybe there's tightness, heat, restlessness, or heaviness. Now imagine above you a soft, steady, warm rain beginning to fall. This is not a storm, not harsh, just a gentle, cleansing rain. The rain is your mindful awareness, kind, patient, non-judging. See if you can feel this gentle rain touching the top of your head, washing over your skull, down across your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, and jaw. If there's any tension, imagine this mindful rain lightly soaking it, cooling it, softening it. And let the rain move down your shoulders, move down your neck. These are often places that we carry the weight of stress. Picture or sense the rain landing on your shoulders and seeping in, and loosening the tight muscles and cooling any fiery sensations. Silently say, gentle rain, please soften this. May this stress be eased. And allow the rain to travel down your arms, to your elbows, to your wrist, hands and fingers. Feel the hands soften, the fingers loosening, as if you were gently putting down what you don't need to carry right now. Let's let the rain move across your chest and your upper back. If there's any tightness around the heart area, just imagine this rain softly soaking into that space. No need to push anything away. Just a quiet, steady, soothing. With each breath, it's as though the rain and the breath are working together to cool and calm. This gentle rain wash over your belly, your lower back. If your belly is tight, see if it will soften, even just a little. If not, it's fine. Rain is patient. Mindfulness doesn't judge. It just stays with what it is. Now feel the rain flowing down through your hips, your legs, your calves, and all the way down your feet and toes. whole body is now under this soft, steady, mindful rain. And imagine the excess heat of stress, the fire being gently cooled. Not forced away, not suppressed, just met with enough coolness, enough kindness, and let it settle in your body. Bring back to mind that situation of stress that you recalled earlier. At this time, see it while you are sitting under the rain, under this gentle rain. You are here in your refuge. Your body grounded. Your breath steady. A gentle rain of awareness falling over you, soothing you, calming you. Notice how it feels to remember this stressful situation from within this refuge. Is there a bit more space around the thoughts? And a bit more room for you to breathe? You might silently say to yourself, even when there is stress, I can remember my refuge. This mindfulness is always available to me. Release the image of that specific situation. And return simply to the sense of being here. In your body. The gentle rain of awareness falling, steady, soft, and kind. And know this feeling and this quality of presence each time you practice the path back to this refuge becomes clearer and easier to find. You can pause. You can come back. You can recall. The gentle rain. With practice, you can call upon it anytime that you need. Take a few minutes to connect this experience with your daily life. You can keep your eyes closed and stay with your breath. Your breath is your best friend. Can begin to imagine a typical stressful moment you might have in the coming days. Maybe a difficult conversation, a busy work day, being stuck in traffic, feeling overwhelmed at home. And see yourself in that situation. Now imagine that in the middle of your stress, you remember this practice. Pause, and you can imagine that gentle rain falling on your head, falling on your face, and falling on your shoulders. Hope that you notice how even a brief return to this refuge might shift your experience. Perhaps just a bit more calm. A tiny bit more space to respond instead of react. You can choose a simple phrase to carry with you. You can say pause, breathe, gentle rain. You can say peace, release, and relax. You can say, I can return to my refuge. Call upon it anytime you need. silently repeat the phrase a few times and linking it with your breath. And know that you can call on this anytime, during a meeting, in traffic, while washing the dishes, and before you go to sleep. The gentle rain is simply your mindful awareness and your kind attention. And just like any skill, it grows with the more you practice. We are exercising our brains to be the receptor for positivity. So we know that the neurons that fires together will wire together. Let's bring our attention back to this moment. We'll begin to bring the practice to a close. First, again, notice the weight of your body, how it's contacting with the floor or the chair or the cushion. Feel the floor beneath your feet. Feel the support underneath you and the string holding you up. Take a slight, deeper breath. Deep breath in. And a long, gentle rain breath out. Take a moment to appreciate yourself for practicing. For taking this time to cultivate a refuge in your own mind and your own body. You might silently say, thank you to yourself, to your body, to your breath, and to your awareness. We will end our meditation loving kindness giving. May the merit that we make today go to all that we love. You can silently say this in your mind. And may I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free from danger. And may I have peace. And let us expand our circle of loving kindness to include those that we love. Mothers, fathers, children, spouses, sisters, brothers, those that are here and those that are gone. May they be happy. And may they be healthy. May they be free from danger. And may they have peace. And let's expand our circle to include strangers, friends at work, neighbors, people we see on the street. May they be happy. May they be healthy. Be free from danger. And may they have peace. And next, let's expand the circle to include those that we don't like, that had wronged us. It's okay. They too deserve to be happy. And they too deserve to be healthy. They deserve to be free from danger. They deserve to have peace. And let's expand our circle to include all the souls above us, below us, in front of us, behind us, and to the left of us, and to the right of us. The souls all over the universe. peace. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be free from danger. May they have peace. When you are ready, you can begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. You can roll your shoulders. You can gently move your neck. If your eyes are closed, slowly let light back in. And opening your eyes when it feels right. And as you transition back into the rest of your evening, remember the sense of mindfulness, the gentle rain, the calm, the kindness. And you can call upon it at any moment. And just a breath or two, a softening of the shoulders, a quiet repetition of your phrase. Pause, breath, gentle rain. Peace, release, and relax. Thank you for the practice today. Thank you for your attention. Thank you. I have 5 minutes. If you have any questions, I'm available to answer any questions. So maybe you can tell us how it feels, and then maybe you can let me know if we should keep this going, because I know that spring is coming and summer is coming, so there might be time that I might just be the only one here, which is understandable. I am working on making this available on YouTube, so just give me a couple of weeks so I can go back and re-record the previous session. And then I will make that available, and because I know that we're all coming from different time zone, and I want to make this available for everyone. So any questions before I go?
I don't have a question, but I want to thank you so much for your time. This is lovely.
Oh, thank you. I am so glad you can join us. And, each time I want to thank you, thank everyone, because doing this, it means that I have to practice and I have to live. I have to do it because I don't want to be a hypocrite that I teach and I don't practice. So every day that I am preparing for this, it really brings a lot of joy to my heart. And I do have to say that I do believe in the merit that I'm doing. Miraculously, my husband has been in hospice for almost 2 years. And miraculously, I think he might be coming out of hospice. So I just think that is like the best, the best news there is. And he this week, he started to be able to feed himself, which is something that he hasn't been able to do for more than a year. And so that's a big thing. So I do think that everything that I'm doing, I want to share my journey with everyone. And then again, there's no right and no wrong way of doing it. And then for me, as a I think a lot of us, we have all things going on, in our lives. So how do we bring all of this to our daily living? That's the most important thing, because we're bombarding with everything. And I think, for me, it also helps me so that when I go in tomorrow to see my patients or to deal with, business associates, dealing with anything, I am a lot calmer. I think Maria will tell you that. And it makes me a better person. So thank you. I want to thank you, really. And I hope that you will join us. And don't feel bad if you can't join us, because it will be available in the next couple of weeks. I'm working with my virtual assistant to get that going. And this week, I do want to share with you that, Maria and I run, I'm a dentist and I have 2 practices. But twice a month, we have free senior clinics that we provide free dental care for seniors in our area with volunteer dentists and assistants and hygienists. And this week, we provided over $7,000 worth of dentistry for the seniors that have no dental insurances and they have nowhere else to go. So we're sharing the merits with you also. So I think that's something that I want to bring, to share with you as well. And this week we have another day. So and because of, when you think about, sometimes when you do something, what does it, get you? I just had someone call me yesterday, and she said that in the springtime, she always have like a fundraising event that normally she would raise like about $10,000. So she said she's going to donate all of that to us in May. So I think that is like the best news. So I'm pretty happy. So thank you again, everyone, for allowing me to do this. And thank you, Maria, for helping. I'll see you next week. And if you think 7 o'clock is not a good time, we can change it to 8, because it's now that, it's spring and it's summer. But let me know, send me a message or something, and then we can plan accordingly. So I'm going to go, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Yes, thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.